movies like Longlegs can be frustrating. I love ambiguity, but too much of it drives me crazy. Either we get cheap horror movies with no imagination, or we get movies that leave too many questions unanswered, and we feel we needed more. The first half of Longlegs felt like the latter. I felt the first half was artistically great, but it was a frustrating watch. I can see many people actually tuning out of the movie because of how this movie is shot and the directorial choices. But even though I felt the first half lacked energy, I knew it was building up to something. The tension was incredible, at times too intense. And if it got the final act right, this movie could turn into something special, and it absolutely did. Before I dive deeper, can you help my channel reach 1000 subscribers? The goal is to monetize the channel. It may take 2025 to get there, but I'm in no hurry, but your support would mean the world. As I said, the first half of Longlegs is a frustrating watch, at least for me. I needed more, but then I realized something. Would the second half work? Would the ending work without that intense, slow, frustrating first half? I don't think so. The second half of Longlegs just had this space and vibe about it, and once we got to see more of Nicolas Cage, it totally justified everything our protagonist went through earlier. We feel heavy, we feel tired, we feel unsure, and that is exactly what the protagonist is feeling halfway through the movie. There is a scene in the car where the FBI agent is rubbing her eyes, exhausted, and I felt the same. Now, if the second half continued like that, like how the first half was, I swear I would have been so drained and the movie would just not work. But then we get that crazy over the top yet brilliant performance by Nicolas Cage, and it was almost like Satan himself decided it's time to treat the horror fans with something they had never seen before. I won't go into the movie in depth, but basically there are these cases of family members getting murdered, but with no evidence of breaking in, nor any suspicion of any third party involvement, except some coded letters written by someone going by the name of Longlegs. Later, we find out that it was actually the mother of the FBI agent who posed as a nun who used to enter the houses of these families with the help of a doll, possess these families, and made them kill themselves. And who created these dolls? Longlegs himself. And why did the mother do that? Because Longlegs tried to do that to the mother's family, and to protect her daughter, the mother became his accomplice. She helped the work of Satan to save her daughter. Talk about some fucked up complex shit. Also, the movie kills off Longlegs well before the climax, but we know that this is far from the end. Some people have complained that the ending was all exposition and we did not need that we did not need to see how the murder was being committed exactly, but I disagree. A movie like Longlegs that built up so much tension and suspense and anticipation needs a release. In a way, it needs to reward its audience, and it did it brilliantly. The choice to portray Longlegs as this loud, eccentric, terrifyingly crazy villain is one of the riskiest yet rewarding decisions I've seen recently in filmmaking. It contrasts the protagonist in every possible way. She is quiet, introverted, and she can't connect with people, yet she's mysterious. You want to know more about her as much as Longlegs. And later we find out it's the same. Knowing more about her is the key to unraveling Longlegs. And I love the final shot where there is that possessed doll and the FBI agent somehow can't shoot the doll, and it cuts back to Longlegs saying "Hail Satan," one of his last dying words. As to why she can't shoot him, this is actually a bit ambiguous. We know that Satan is seductive, and there is a reason why everyone who talked to Longlegs could not help but obey him. Also, there is definitely something about the doll and its satanic power that people succumb to it. While speaking to Variety, the director explains that the end is indeed tragic, saying, "The devil wins again on a small scale." One of the fun things about using the devil as your villain is that the devil never really goes for world domination. The devil always feels like, "I'll just fuck this person, I'll wreck his family, I'll mess this kid up, I'll torment this priest." Longlegs is that movie that puts you in a hole, and once you are in it and frustrated, it pulls you right back in. And the dark part is that the audience wanted it. The audience wanted Satan to come into the movie and wreak havoc. If you like this video, please do like and subscribe, and many thanks for watching.